Have you ever had a day that you wanted to erase? Tear the page out the history books and try again, but you knew that you couldn't, so you put on a brave face and waited till you could make your escape. And when you finally got away from the people and the gossip and the judgment in their gaze, you let your guard down and something just gave. All of a sudden tears fall until they running down your face. Whatever it was, you fought with your friend or your boss, or maybe you got a heart that won't mend, or you struggling with the rent, or missing someone you lost, or maybe you just tired of pretending. You feel the weight like a pain in your chest, or you strain and you ache and you break and you sob. And it's great till it stops, till it fades, till it's gone, like the tears sorta washed it all away. Sometimes I like to think it's the same with drops of rain, that each one's just a tear falling off of God's face. Sitting all alone in the clouds, looking down on us all, watching every mistake that was ever made. Every bit of pain, every murder, every rape, every person who's having a shitty day, taking it all in till he breaks down and cries, till his eyes dry up and he gets on with it again. And I had this very faith tested on an ordinary day. I was walking down a busy street around my way. I saw a face in the crowd that made my heart skip a beat, a man who looked exactly like an older version of me. So I moved through the hustle and the bustle of the day-to-day until me and this man stood face to face. We locked eyes and for a moment time moved in slow motion as the crowd around continued on their paper chase. I stood frozen in disbelief and opened my mouth to speak. To my surprise, the words wouldn't come. And then he looks into a clear blue sky up above and says, "It's gonna rain." And then it does. And as the rain came down like missiles from the sky, set on a collision course from the heavens to the ground, he's just standing in the middle of it all, unconcerned by the panic and the people running round. So I stepped to this man with my hand outstretched, just to offer him some help to get the storm up off his head. He took my hand down and we stood getting dressed. He looked me in the eyes with a smile, this is what he said: "Hush, child, from the joy to the pain, it'll all wash away in the rain. Hush, child, from the joy to the pain, it'll all wash away in the rain." So play this song on the days when the rain keeps on, and you wait and you pray it'll stop. And if you're stuck in a storm, then spare a second for the thought that we all at the mercy of the gods. So instead of looking for somewhere to place the blame, accept it as a part of that big lazy ache. Go outside and stand under the clouds and embrace it as the rain keeps plummeting down, and say, "Hush, child, from the joy to the pain, it'll all wash away in the rain." Hush, child, from the joy to the pain, it'll all wash away in the rain. Hush, child, from the joy to the pain, it'll all wash away in the rain. Hush, child, from the joy to the pain, it'll all wash away in the rain. From the $1,000,000 brands to the tags on the train, it'll all wash away in the rain. From the birth to the dirt, man, the cradle to the grave, it'll all wash away in the rain. What's been and gone will come again, it'll all wash away in the rain. So hush, child, from the joy to the pain, it'll all wash away in the rain. Horror show, and you should check your horoscope. Boy, you step and get your face left redder than a $20 note. If you didn't already, you got to know. Think you fly till you fall out the sky like Geronimo. Look out below, watch the class clown drop down to the ground. He's out for the count, but that won't be me. No, don't doubt it, I'm bound for the crown. No bones about it, bro. So to all the party people up in here, trendies, bogans, countrymen, lend me your ears. Just let me make one thing clear. I came to claim shit. What? Didn't you hear we back with a kick and a snare, plus a bit of that old contraire? So get a smile on your face and your hands in the air. Throw them up like you just don't care. Put them up, one time if you're feeling the vibe. 2 times, let me see you try, reach for the sky. Speak my hype ain't gonna fly today. One time for your mental, we stripped it back to the fundamentals. For anybody who was doubting the credentials, stay on mind frames, crying out heresy. What's the matter, you afraid of a little melody? Sick of these non-believers, man, I want Justin Bieber fans. Girls screaming at the gate, waiting to see us land. So fuck this rap shit, I quit, I'm leaving, I'ma start a boy band.
I'm fucking with you.
Sometimes I wonder if I could've cut it as a rock star, but I never really ever could play the guitar. I was way too skinny to be any good at footy. Found my peace in my hoodie with my beats on blast and shit. I could recall the days people paid me out for tuning into this hip-hop sound. You remember when they used to call us barbecue rap? Pardon me, I had to laugh at that. Now we pack stadiums with bars that crack craniums and top the Australian charts with rap. Build it up, tear it down, then we started from scratch. You ain't even gotta ask where the party at. Just put 'em up, put 'em up. One time if you're feeling the vibe. Two times, let me see you try, reach for the sky. Speak my peace, let the people decide. If you coming for a piece of the pie, then be advised that you ain't so tight. Little homie, when you get up on the mic, all I see is the disguise you hiding behind. Getting high on your own supply. If you wanna get the job done right, Oscar might be the go-to guy. Bonafide flow, go up for a bargain price. The hype ain't gonna fly today. Said I don't know what you've been told. I don't know what you've been told. Prophecy will break the mold. Prophecy will break the mold. Said I don't know what you've been told. I don't know what you've been told. But it ain't got nothing, no it ain't got nothing. Said it ain't got nothing if it ain't got something. So here we go, lads, rally caps up. Bud in the tally hose, Black Sally in the cup. You might have heard the murmurs, word the hermit, you my voice ring from the alleys to the valleys, back up with the boom rap, original rap. We bring it to you live in the physical, digital download thievery, reaching critical mass. We give it that roll, we love if you give us a little back. We can't be too mad at you for clicking on that, cause for sampling the pieces that we fit in the track. Cause some would say what we make is a criminal act. We rockin' in a new era without the fitted cap. Bring it back, one for the show and two for the money. Hakuna Matata, mate, no fucking worries. Yo, did you hear? Horror show all up in your ear. Yo, did you hear? Double S all up in your ear. Yo, did you hear? Joyride all up in your ear. Yo, did you hear? One day and we out of here. Yeah.
So what's going on in that head of yours, Nick? You been gone, lost in the space between dusk and mid-dawn. In and out of the loop, connected but withdrawn. Living in sin with the Lord, I've been torn. The straws, they've been drawn. The shortest of all, the long arm of the law might find my prints on. Lint in my pocket, getting my skin on. Another cigarette, I should be pulling the pin on. Philosophize, but we chop up smoke. Then we blow it to the skies, baby, lock and load. Now that's a sure sign that we on the ropes. When you got the occupiers yelling stop the boats. I'm from a place where they persecute the neediest. Talk about equality, won't tax the greediest. Ain't gotta ask what I think of those leading us. Bunch of small-minded motherfuckers like Oedipus. We off the chain, the charts, we off everything. Money over bullshit, crew on top of anything. Rockin' for the folks out north who lost everything. All the kids down the drains like lost wedding rings. But I can only tell you what I know. That's clinging to a dream, never ever letting go. Trying to book shows, only ever getting no. Getting 20 grand loans just to get out on the road. I had 2 jobs, never stopped hustling. Every cent went to rent, all the while studying. Trying to write an album, maybe get a couple spins. Throw pussy in the mix, that's juggling. But never did I look like I was buckling. Nor would I call how we were living as struggling. But you won't get nothing out without nothing in. That's where my head is at, if you still wondering.
I go, nothing feels the same. They say that I got nothing to show.
but they ain't been on the stage. Man, I said the shit is amazing. Yeah, I said the shit is amazing. Yeah, I said the shit is amazing. When the lights show me that look on your face, it makes it all alright.
Need you to keep the camera rolling for me. See me in all my glory, unravel that moleskin and spit me a story. Starts up when I was a shorty, was never much of a game. I was too busy, from a game to the daughters of all my neighbors. Grew up an only child and I only had me to hold me down. Never followed the crowd, look at me now. From sending text with the address to where the party is, to dropping X with execs at the Arias. We off the chain of charts, we off everything. Money over bullshit, grow on top of anything. Rockin' for the folks up north who lost everything, and all the cats carrying my words on their precious skin. See, I can only show you what I seen. Two swirl letters, a pyramid in between. She said she fuck with the team. Show me what you mean. Got your logo on my sleeve, and I'm only 17.
That's dope, that's dope. But it's Spit Syndicate, there's no L in that.
Damn, does your mommy and daddy know that? The type of shit'll keep me going, no, I'm never going back. Disrespecting my mother and living out of a bag. Black room, a handful of dudes that don't clap. Now we backstands and fans overreact just to see the underdogs so known as, man.
But sire, it's a big hit. The whole village is saying
Everywhere that I go, nothing feels the same. They say that I got nothing to show, but they ain't been on the stage. Man, I said the shit is amazing. Yeah, I said the shit is amazing. Yeah, I said the shit is amazing. When the lights show me that look on your face, it makes it all alright. Man, the shit is amazing.
Yo, woke up one day,
Sunday, gentlemen.
yo, woke up one day.
I said Sunday, gentlemen.
Oh yeah, yo, woke up one day.
Sunday, gentlemen.
I remember my very first taste of this obsession. Fresh-faced kid at next level copping lessons. Wide-eyed, I'd stay for hours at a time, just grilling Dr. Fibes like a Q&A session. Pestering him with all types of questions. What's good this week? Who did the beats and who's guesting? I had a part-time job, so I'd work all week, then blow my whole paycheck in a few seconds. And if it had that Oz hip-hop sticker on the front, you could bet I'd pick it up and add it to the collection. Something about the way my native tongue sound over dirty drums was like I found a connection. And looking back now, I bought a lot of classics, but also spent a lot of cash on a lot of whack shit. And if I added it up, I'd probably cringe at the thought, but really I got way more than I bargained for. Cause if I could put an hourly wage on all the time that I've spent locked away with a pen and a page, or every drop of sweat that I shed when I step on a stage, and brother, I'd be getting paid. To some it might sound crazy, but music took me in, taught me and shaped me. And the life lessons learned will break me to worth way more than anyone could pay me. It's the ticket price at the show, it's the bandwidth of a download. Everybody's so concerned with the bottom line. This is something you can't measure with a dollar sign, and it can't be bought for no amount. Throw 'em up if you know what I'm talking about. This is something that predates trade and predates money, something that's as old as time. I know this kid who's been digging through the crates for ages. Born and raised Gold Coast of all places. Ordinary Joe goes by the name of Mark, better known to most as M Phases. They say it ain't where you're from, it's where you're at. Well, this here is proof of that. He worked hard just to master the boom and the bap, till the beat's so fat they make the party people say good gracious. So he hooked up with some of the finest MCs from across the nation. Did a few joints for some overseas cats, cause you know word spread quick like it's contagious. Hooked up with an agent, took a CD, your beats to the one-stop shop competition, stood up and played it. Panel of judges, some of the greatest, and well, what do you know, the whole room went ape shit. Tell me what that's worth. Dollars can't buy respect, cause respect is earned. And I gotta give respect where respect is due. Very few who are testing you wanna talk about dedication, wanna talk about hours spent. I bet he spent a few, so when he hit me up with a track for the compilation, I said I'm down for whatever, dude. See, this world dictates that we all get paid, cause we all gotta eat, but this here is not for the fee. In my own small way, I'm just trying to pay back everything that music lent to me. I spent my life feeling like I didn't fit into the puzzle. Now people telling me my shit helped them through they struggle. And if you can't respect that, then you either need a slap or a cover's what I'm talking about. It's the ticket price at the show, it's the bandwidth of a download. Everybody's so concerned with the bottom line. This is something you can't measure with a dollar Joe know what it's worth. My brother Nick Luke, he know what it's worth. Jimmy Nice knows what it's worth. DJ Joyride, he knows what it's worth. Earth Boy knows what it's worth. And my brother Luke Dubs, he know what it's worth. Gusto know what it's worth. Michael Pluto, yo, they know what it's worth. And the herd know what it's worth. Illy Al Murray, he knows what it's worth. Flago knows what it's worth. O-Bass, they know what it's worth. E-Tracks know what it's worth. To you. Price at the show, it's the bandwidth of a download. Everybody's so concerned with the bottom line. This is something you can't measure with a dollar sign, and it can't be bought for no amount. Throw 'em up if you know what I'm talking about. This is something that predates trade and predates money. Something that's as old as time.
Way back when, before I started rapping with Tuck, it was you and I hanging at the back of the bus. We had blunt raps packing with bugs, but you swapped them for those white lines, racking them up. Whatever happened to us? We never dreamed of going platinum with plush leather seats in the Jeeps. Yeah, the shit, it didn't matter to us. We were happy with the pack of the darts. Still your old man's car, steady having a laugh. Times change, you chose to go the corporate route. It's awkward now, we ain't got shit to talk about. You wanted to get paid, kid, go ahead, do it. But you thought it was stupid how we chose to make music. But now the fans lose it, you finally understand that despite never seeing you, you're still my brother, man. It'll stay that way until the end of time, shit. And you're the reason that I sketched this rhyme, I got love.
Hey, how you doing? How you been? Shouldn't be this hard to say what I mean. I've been doing okay, I've been doing my thing. Been going my way, been chasing the dream. Hey, how you doing? How you been? Shouldn't be this hard to say what I mean. I've been doing okay, I've been doing my thing. Been going my way, been chasing the dream.
Change is the only constant from the offset. When shit gets switched up, it pays to know the concept. Loathe the prospect to accept it for what it is. When tension is prominent, you best wanna ponder this. Often, friendship drifts in the opposite direction, the positive, unless you acknowledge it. Take steps to honor it, shit. I remember us as just a couple wretched, snotty kids. In our younger days, used to jump a train, underlay. If a guard can't run away. When you come of age, some things can't stay the same. It's safe to say you became a hard mate to face. And I ain't dissing your worldview, I happen to understand it, but hell, you can catch me standing on that other planet as well. Damn to itself. Bitch about my music, this verse is for you, even if you never listen to it.
Hey, how you doing? How you been? Shouldn't be this hard to say what I mean. I've been doing okay, I've been doing my thing. Been going my way, been chasing the dream. Hey, how you doing? How you been? Shouldn't be this hard to say what I mean. I've been doing okay, I've been doing my thing. Been going my way, been chasing the dream.
Seasons change, mad things rearrange. I haven't seen you in ages. Here's to the memories they made me put pen to paper. It's strange when best friends become strangers. Seasons change, mad things rearrange. I haven't seen you in ages. Here's to the memories they made me put pen to paper. It's strange when best friends become strangers.
You know, I live life, man. Sometimes I don't know where I'm going, man. It's hard to tell what's right and what's wrong sometimes, man. I just know I'm headed in the right direction, though, you know what I'm saying? Bust it.
All I know is that I wish that my life was simplified. Got my pistola strapped to my side. While I'm rolling, don't ask me why.
Don't ask me, nigga. Could it be paranoia, fame, greed, the game? Everyone claims that I've forgotten where I came from. Jealousy, anger, weed, shame. Knowing that I could've done better. Pretty old for a young fella. My watch, these chains, unnecessary when you're legendary. Bullshit becomes secondary. Swear a nigga need an umbrella for my rain on top. Game on lock. Drink a lot of champagne, but the pain don't stop.
But still, every time that I try, it's always the same lullaby. Feeling low, so I chase the high. It's like I'm in a race with time. But still, every time that I try, it's always the same lullaby. Feeling low, so I chase the high. It's like I'm in a race with time.
Could it be nostalgia, age, monotony, change? Noise clouds my brain till I can't even hear myself think. Nothing seems to be helping. Another hand dealt in, but I might fold under pressure. Pretty old for a young fella, but in my younger days, bombing up the train. Weekends, whole crew drunk off beam once again. Should've been more unashamed, should've been more carefree while everything was fun and games. Nowadays I numb the pain. Self-prescribed medication got me heavily sedated. Something like David Blaine, the way I'm staying so levitated. Thanks to my man Chasm for the patience. Though I'm prone to a moment's hesitation, never question my dedication.
But still, every time that I try, it's always the same lullaby. Feeling low, so I chase the high. It's like I'm in a race with time. But still, every time that I try, it's always the same lullaby. Feeling low, so I chase the high. It's like I'm in a race with time.
Got an old head on young shoulders, feel like the only one sober, giving everything to once over. Most thoughts go unspoken, play it close to my chest, so I try to keep my word to the death. Now I'm not back, cause I never left when the whole scene didn't give a F. UCK, now they're like Scene Dave, out there in BK, trying to ring me on a prepaid. Shucks, those days are over now. I took that old phone and I've thrown it out. They don't know how bad lines of recruitment sound. Think it's boozy now, they just wanna play COD, try and shoot me down. This ain't no fucking game, and I'm not fucking playing. Wise beyond my years, trying to rise beyond my peers.
Every time that I try, it's always the same lullaby. Feeling low, so I chase the high. It's like I'm in a race with time. But still, every time that I try, it's always the same lullaby. Feeling low, so I chase the high. It's like I'm in a race with time. Yeah, yeah.
She said she don't believe in regrets. Well, I regret to inform her that I do. Rainfall on a tin roof. Inside I sit and scribble a haiku on the napkin that came inside of our takeaway Thai food. It goes, our time is always, our season is all year round. This is our secret, for as long as we can keep it. The deepest of secrets that nobody knows. The root of the root, the bud of the bud, and so it goes. And the lyrics of 1,000 songs couldn't paint a picture so beautiful. She had me from my first conversation with her. See, nobody was ever as clever, and I still can't figure how they put it together. Sitting in the room where we first got lost in one another, just tripping off the feeling of together we discovered. And I'm reminiscing on days past, escaping the pearl before taking that hole and making it too hard. But it was scary to be even this close to a perfect fit. Close your eyes, I promise this won't hurt a bit. This is the kind of love that inspires the stuff I write my poems to. The kind of love you have to leave just to come home to. You play with fire and you get burned for all the things that I have learned, and I would love to walk you home. If not the one, then you're the first for all the things that I have learned, and I would love to be the one to walk you home. Funny how the ones that you drag all the way through your hell, the same who can teach you how to touch heaven as well. And now it's out of order, but we ought to know. You try to fit a square through a circle and its flaws and it's gone now. You wouldn't even know it was there, but you get lost trying to navigate the moments we've shared. Like when we held each other's hands and we said goodbye, tears streaming out our eyes like somebody had died. Now it's the day after your birthday and it's pouring outside, and I'm catching arrow tips with my fingers down the phone line. See, she broke my heart on the river. The trump played last gets the job done quicker. So I'm singing to my palindromic angel, held her too tightly. Wings got broken and the love got strangled, but I don't wanna hold you back, girl. Go fly, conquer yourself, all the corners of the sky. But I hope that you are close by on the day that I leave this world. With hands held, we can close our eyes and let the second hand go by. Cause I wouldn't wanna not say goodbye. Let you know that you touched my life, and whether I like it or not, I think a part of me will never give up this fight. Cause there's nothing like you and I, there's nothing like you and I. But it's getting late in the game now, outcomes uncertain. These are things that I needed to say before the curtain. So I wrote you the song that you deserve, to let you know you will always be my first and most wonderful love. You play with fire and you get burned for all the things that I have learned, and I would love to walk you home. If not the one, then you're the first for all the things that I have learned, and I would love to be the one to walk